What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at the current coin market cap and Bityard. Specifically in today's episode, I do want to discuss and go into detail figuring out exactly what's going to be happening within XRP. As you guys know, we've discussed on the channel the past couple of days why there could be a massive surge coming for XRP specifically. And I do want to go into detail discussing why I still think that is truly possible. But without further ado, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help out the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Also, huge shout out to everybody subscribing to the channel as we just broke 17.2K subs on our way to 20,000. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. All right, guys, so yesterday's video, I discussed that XRP Ripple correction is over, and there's a good chance we could be seeing a massive surge coming for the crypto. So I wanted to specifically dive into XRP, discuss that, then we'll discuss some of the other altcoins that we have on the channel. So specifically looking at XRP here, you can see there's a few very interesting things to discuss. Now, I am on the daily, and I guess we'll start on the weekly. So here's my perspective. Just a quick recap on what exactly has been happening with XRP. We've known for the longest time now that there has been a massive descending triangle forming on this cryptocurrency. Literally started back in 2017. We broke extremely bullish, and we've been on a negative ROI ever since. Every year we've had a negative return on investment, and it seems like we may be actually changing up, gear here. So obviously, just moving forward, we finally broke through what appears to be the bottom support here, where if it broke any lower, we'd be at all-time lows, but we stayed here, we broke bullish. The second we saw a confirmation over here, we knew to buy in long, anticipating a run and rally all the way up to the moving average. That's what we did. We capitalized off this movement. We made a crap ton of money. Now, moving forward, we knew that obviously after many months of retesting this moving average, after rejection before, and no surefire confirmation on a weekly trend that we've broken through here, there's a good chance of rejection. Now, that is exactly what happened, and we've been shorting this. But moving along, we finally come down to a point of uncertainty. So there's a clear uptrend here. Now, this isn't necessarily a for sure locked in one, because as you know on the channel, we discuss in order for an uptrend to be confirmed, we need 3 confirmations of retestment of an uptrend or resistance. So with this right here, we really only have one. This would theoretically be the second, but it really depends on what exactly is going to happen. And obviously, looking at the weekly, we look good. We finally consolidated from being extremely overbought, or not extremely, but retesting overbought, back down to 50 on the RSI. This gives us potential to move in either direction. So this does open up some doors to capitalizing off this market. But what we have to do is figure out exactly which way. Are we going to hold this support, bounce off, and move higher? Or are we going to break through and head all the way down to 17 cents on the weekly chart? So what did we have to do? We had to set up and move a little closer, dive in and experience and expect or kind of analyze the market on a more microeconomic scale. So that's when we zoomed into the daily. Now we're looking at daily charts. You can see a few things here. So notice now we have what could be 3 confirmations. Right here, this is the third, what could be a third confirmation on this moving average and on the uptrend. So clearly we have 2 supports. We have 1 support retestment and 2 retestments here. We have a third. We need a third confirmation, which would be right here. Bear in mind, we are not yet through here. We have, I believe, 11 hours left, 11 hours left for this candle for today to really decide and discuss where exactly we're going to be moving. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be moving up. We really have to see where the weekly candle closes. If the weekly candle actually closes below this uptrend, we know we're going to head lower. If we head up higher and we correct above here, we know we're going to head up a little bit higher. Ultimately, we are starting to correct lower, and we're at definitely a very strong support in the market, but we have to consider a few things. Now, zooming in on here, now that we're retesting the moving average on the daily, we have to look at this area very closely. Now we have a few things we need to discuss. If we close any candle below this red band on the moving average, and we close, let's say, down here for today, we know there's a very high chance that is going to spark a correction to the downside. But if we hold support and we hold through and we close above not only this uptrend, but we close at any point above this green band on the moving average, we know that we finally recovered from this massive correction in price, and we know we're going to head up higher. So merely right now, it's just a waiting game. So how do we take advantage of that? So obviously through research and through looking at other exchanges, we've come across Bityard. Now Bityard actually offers a way to trade XRP. XRP is literally right here, and you guys can see this opens up huge doors for us. So definitely make sure to take advantage of this. Not only do I post my trades on Patreon, which is linked in the description, but I use Bityard to trade XRP, as this is an extremely well developed and beginner friendly website to trade XRP on. Not only trade XRP, but actually allows you to leverage trade the market, and also allows you to buy long and sell short. This opens up huge doors and huge opportunities. The fact that we now have the option to leverage trade and short XRP opens up other doors, because originally, as you guys know on the channel, we've really only been able to do Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum. But now we can actually trade XRP. So this opens up a huge door to my XRP traders on there and the XRP community that follow me on YouTube. So this being said, we now have a very awesome way to add to our toolbox of trading XRP. So it merely comes as, when are we going to buy long and when are we going to sell short? We can look at today's candle. We have 11 hours left. If we close the candle below here, we know to short the market. You can put in a limit order closer to, we could say 0.225, or we know to buy in long anywhere maybe close to 25 cents. So we can buy low at 22 cents or buy long at 25 cents. I'd say closer, I wouldn't say 23 cents. I'd say closer to maybe 22. 22 is like really low though. It's like down here. And we could, consider that. It would break fairly low, but that opens up a doors to a lot of percentage loss if we do set something too low and it fills. So merely, it's just a waiting game. You guys can clearly set some sort of timer or ticker to, alert you when the market does decide to drop lower. But it's merely a waiting game right now on XRP. So we know that if we break below this moving average, we know we can sell short. If we know we break above this moving average right here, and we break above there, we know to buy long. So it's merely just paying very close attention to when exactly to buy long and when exactly to sell short. Now, the cool thing is we can now move to, this is the minutes, this is hourly. Let's do the daily chart. Great. So now we have the daily chart pulled up. You can see right here what exactly we have. These are some things you can obviously delete if you don't want. I mean, this shows that we're slightly undervalued. I don't really use these, the moving averages. You can add other tickers if you so desire. But mainly it's just watching this market here. So there's a clear uptrend. That's what I'm trying to refer to you. And you can easily draw this out right here. It's a little bit harder to discuss. You can see this. We're on the daily. Let me jump to the weekly really quickly. So something along the lines like this. I mean, we can extend it slightly lower and it still kind of works for us. Something like this. And you can see we do have this uptrend here. Are we going to bounce off of here and correct higher, or are we going to break below here and sell short? That's what we're really confirming and really waiting for. You can see the uptrend drawn here. I can make this line a little bit thicker for you guys to see. We can make it a different color too. Let's make it white or yellow. Yellow might be the easiest color. Boom. So now we can clearly see what we're dealing with. There was a clear double top, which was why we reversed downwards. We knew that moving into this market right now, but it's, are we going to break below this uptrend, or are we going to capitalize off here? What's also cool, and what I'm realizing right now, is we're seeing some sort of reversal candle. Yesterday's candle was a mirror reversal. This usually indicates uncertainty in the market and a reversal in pattern. So we may actually start to swing a little bit higher if we manage to bounce off of here. If we see any confirmation of movement to the upside, we know we can buy long, literally typing in, or you would literally just send in, I've made videos before, you would literally click deposit now, you send your XRP, convert it to USDT, and then we can trade XRP to USDT, which is really cool. It's merely just a waiting game right now. We can prepare the chart. I mean, I got to pull up the moving average on here. I just got to figure out where exactly I can add certain things to the market, but as of right now, this is what we're dealing with. We have everything drawn out very nicely, and it's just a waiting game. That's merely what we have to do. I'll figure out how we can add other indicators on here, but for right now, this will do. And this shows us that clear sign of what could be a potential reversal. So we really have to pay some close attention. Hopefully you guys take advantage of this. The link to BitYard is in the description down below. We have a ton of people signing up all the time, and it's a great tool to have. It's completely free to sign up. So check it out. Link in the description down below. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as it does help out the YouTube algorithm. Check out Patreon and the links in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.